Whether it be underwater pianos, giant fish that outgrow their fish tank, or cunnilingus on a watermelon, we're gonna cover Harry Styles on this channel. Why? Because his music videos are great and his music is great. Welcome back to the channel yet again, another Harry Styles music video. This one is for Golden. This music video is directed by Ben Turner and Gabe Turner, and yeah, we're gonna run it back twice, once just from the first time watching, and for the second time we're gonna watch it from a filmmaker's perspective and kind of break down some of the cinematography and colors and all the things that involve the filmmaking aspect of it. If you haven't already joined the Discord, the link is in the description below. We got some cool things going on. Lots of channels. We're refining it all the time, and it's really fun there. We got a really good community. So if you want to join, the link is in the description below. Before we get started, we have to set the ambience. And if you don't know what that means get your tea ready. Put the headphones on. I already love the style. It's like very movie-esque. Ooh, that was a cool cut. These colors. I love this. So they had him sing the song faster so they can play him back in slow motion. There's something about Harry Styles that looks so good in white. I wish I looked that good in white. I love that car and those gloves. Everything about this, it's just a vibe. The song is so good too. I'm getting some more like, it's just different vibes, but it fits his style. I feel like you have to be Harry Styles to pull off some of these outfits. Not that they're weird, but it's like he's British and like all that. Like I don't know, there's something about him. He just pulls off the blue with the striped under button-up shirt underneath. It's like the very like I don't know. It has like a very Elton John, if I must say, feel to it. I love that car, man. I would love to own one of those. This song is, this music video is interesting in the fact that it's very random, almost documentary style, but the images are very cinematic and very well made. Like that's a crispy image. That one's like it was a GoPro. Oh, I love that image of him close. That's a really nice shot. This is interesting. Very fun. The cuts are like, they're not afraid to like just have one frame in the shot or just one frame in the edit for like a frame. Bro, this man had to be tired. I do wonder sometimes if someone writes his music or how much of it comes from him. Because he writes about a lot of love. Really smooth video, very simple, effective. It really shows Harry Styles as an artist, which all his videos do a good job at that. But obviously this one is more on the lower productions in terms of like comparing it to something like the one with the fish and Falling and just, yeah, it's definitely Adore You is the name I was thinking about. Adore You, Falling. Even Watermelon Sugar was like a lower production, but it still looked great like this one does. So love to see it. Let's run it back again. We'll make it pretty quick on the technical aspect of it, just because there's a lot of the same shots here. We want to really talk about most of the cuts that they did, which are, I think, what stand out the most. I love this title because it reminds me of like an old, like late 90s, maybe early 2000s movie, which the way it fades in. I will say, like, this looks like it's mostly natural light. They might have had some like bounce bead boards and all that good stuff. Like these, pretty much you got bounce and bead boards. Pretty much what these are is that, like, there's a dog barking. Anyways, I love dogs, but not when they're barking during the videos. Yeah, bead board, bounce board, pretty much just these giant boards that you can get them all sizes, but one side it has like an aluminum foil type texture on it that bounces light back, and the other side is just like really white, which also bounces light, which I have a giant white reflector here, or bounce rather. It's not a bead board, but it's similar. And it uses the same concept, but yeah, that's probably what they're doing. It's pretty naturally lit. Let's keep moving. This scene probably has some lights in it. You know, it's dark. It's kind of darker. They probably added a little extra in. It might be. Who knows? It might be natural too. Looks like this is a very run and gun shoot, for lack of a better term. So like I was saying, he's running in slow motion. So obviously he couldn't sing the song at normal speed, or if they did that, he would be singing at slow motion. And it would match the lips up, but they probably sped up the song a certain level that matched the frame rate of the camera. I've done this before. It's one of those weird things you kind of got to calculate depending on what frame rate you're filming in, because music doesn't quite calculate the frame rates properly. So you just got to do all this weird stuff. But yeah, they definitely did that. And it looks like they're filming at like 60 frames per second or something around there, maybe 50 frames per second probably. So they probably slowed that down by 50% or maybe even 80%. Who knows? They always do. It looks like it's a good 50% though. He would have to sing the song exponentially faster though. All right, let's keep moving. I love this scene because it's like a wide angle. And I don't know, there's something about this image that looks nice. I want to move over to some of this. See, they do this little thing in here where I love the cuts. The cuts are it's weird because they're, most times as filmmakers, we're so sold on like keeping a shot because it looks nice, but they're just cutting it like to the beat and it fits the music, it fits well. And obviously each cut had him whipping his hair, but for the most part, it feels nice. Sometimes the edit is just meant to do that. It's just meant to feel nice. And in that sense, it feels nice here because it's going to the beat's quick and the edit's quick, and that's what we get. And it looks and feels like a like comforting music video. And what I mean is that like if you're editing, you'll be like, that cut feels wrong. A lot of editing is about feeling. I know sometimes I'm in the editor and I'll just wait until I feel right and I'll just hit the space bar and cut the frame there. I slobbered on myself for a second. Anyways, let's keep moving. I mean, there's not much in this video to talk about technically. I really like the images in it. It's very natural, like very travel-ish, filmmaker-ish. I love the underwater shots, probably one of my favorites. This shot's interesting because it's probably the least flattering in my opinion. I think it fits the video, but in terms of like the cinema aspects of it, the very image quality aspects of it, it looks like a GoPro even with the distortion. It looks, I wouldn't say it's quite a GoPro, but it does have like a very big distortion on the lines. That's the horizon of the water, obviously, and it's distorting like very much. So who knows why they did that, but who knows. Yeah, there's not much to go on here. I like this scene is actually pretty interesting. So this is where they see the cuts. If you didn't know, it's pretty, it's just like a basic thing you can do. Everyone probably knows how to do this already, but I'm gonna mention it anyways. You just keep the camera on a tripod and have him move in different places and pull focus to that place, and then you cut it accordingly. They do something really cool though here that I really like, which is the reflection shots. The reflection shot stands out to me. They have a reflection in the water, they have a reflection in that ball. I feel like they had it one other place as well. Maybe not. The outfits are hard. Nice. Yeah, it's a dope video. Yo, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Harry Styles always continues to impress. I wouldn't say this isn't my top of his videos. I'd probably have to be Adore You just because it's Dave Meyers. And it's also just on an epic scale. And Rosalia's featured in it, which you guys know I'm a huge Rosalia fan. And it's just a general, just like entirely just insane music video. It looks like it was over $1 million, who knows. And second to that would be Falling. And I haven't seen a lot of his older ones before that, or some of the stuff I may be missing out in One Direct. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Where does this fit in the terms of like your favorite music videos for Harry Styles? Also, what you think about the video in just general. But until next time, guys, peace.
I went from Sunday to Sunday, at BNA on the runway. I took a meeting at 10 after 2, pull right up after the gun range. I got a circle that worry about that code, but clientele that working under the road, that stay on the low. Me and my bro just linked up and went half on the coat. Hell no.